Welcome to my channel Super Rare Coins. Today is best top 2 coins. Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. The 1979 D10 Pfennig coin from the Federal Republic of Germany Bundesrepublik Deutschland is one of the most recognizable and historically significant minor coins issued during the Deutsche Mark era. This coin represents a vital part of West Germany's post-war economic identity and was used widely in daily life across the nation for more than 2 decades. The D mint mark on the coin signifies that it was produced at the Munich Mint Bayerisches Hauptmünzamt, one of the principal minting facilities in West Germany, located in the capital of Bavaria. Other mint marks used during the same period included a Berlin F. Stuttgart G. Karlsruhe and J. Hamburg, but the D mark remains among the most common. The 10 Pfennig denomination was an integral part of the Deutsche Mark system, which was introduced in 1948 following the monetary reform that replaced the Reichsmark, helping stabilize the German economy after World War I. By 1979, the Deutsche Mark had become one of the strongest and most stable currencies in the world, symbolizing the economic miracle. Often called the Wirtschaftswunder, Germany's rapid recovery and industrial expansion after the devastation of the war. The 10 Pfennig coin was small but essential for daily commerce. T was widely used in vending machines, telephone booths, transportation systems, and countless small transactions that formed the backbone of everyday economic activity. The coin was made from brass-clad steel, giving it a distinctive golden color. Though technically it was not made of pure brass, its composition consisted of an iron core with a thin outer layer of brass alloy, copper and zinc, chosen both for its aesthetic appeal and its durability under heavy circulation. The coin measured 21.5 millimeters in diameter, weighed approximately 4 grams, and featured a smooth edge without any lettering or pattern. The obverse front side of the coin depicted an oak seedling, a design chosen to symbolize growth, renewal, and rebirth, themes deeply connected to Germany's post-war recovery and new democratic foundation. Surrounding the oak are the words Bundesrepublik Deutschland, identifying the issuing country. This simple yet meaningful design was created by the artist Karl Schrage, who also designed other German coins of the era, emphasizing clean lines and national symbolism rather than royal or political imagery. On the reverse, back, side of the coin, the central feature is the large numeral 10, denoting its value in Pfennig. Below the number appears the word Pfennig, the traditional subunit of the Deutsche Mark, where 100 Pfennig equaled 1 mark. Above the number sits the mint mark D, clearly identifying its place of origin. The reverse design reflects the functional clarity typical of post-war German design: legible, balanced, and focused on usability rather than decoration. The font and layout were chosen for easy recognition, even under worn conditions, as coins of this type were handled by millions of citizens daily. The durability of the brass-clad steel ensured that coins could last for decades in circulation without significant corrosion. However, when exposed to moisture, the steel core could sometimes show small signs of rusting once the brass layer wore down, a common issue with heavily circulated pieces. The year 1979 was part of a high mintage period for 10 Pfennig coins. By this time, West Germany's population and industrial base were strong, and the demand for small denominations remained high. The mints of the Federal Republic produced tens of millions of 10 Pfennig coins each year, ensuring adequate supply for the expanding economy. Although the exact mintage numbers for the 1979 D issue are large, most estimates place production in the range of hundreds of millions, meaning it is not considered rare. Nonetheless, the coin remains desirable to collectors for its representation of the era, particularly when found in uncirculated or proof-like condition. Coins that have retained their original golden luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear are often graded as mint state MS by numismatists and may fetch a higher value compared to circulated ones. In terms of value, most circulated examples of the 1979 D10 Pfennig coin are worth between 10 cents and $1 depending on condition. Uncirculated or proof coins, especially those preserved in official mint sets, can be valued at $2 to $10 or more, though truly exceptional examples with perfect surfaces may appeal to specialized collectors. The coin's modest monetary worth does not diminish its historical or sentimental significance for many people in Germany. The 10 Pfennig was a coin of daily use. The change, one kept in pockets, used in payphones, or inserted into parking meters. T represents the human connection to a time when the Deutsche Mark symbolized trust, prosperity, and national pride. The oak seedling design is especially symbolic in the context of German heritage. The oak tree has been a traditional emblem of Germany for centuries, representing strength, endurance, and unity. The young oak sprout seen on the 10 Pfennig coin was meant to convey the new growth of a reborn Germany after the destruction of war. It's a small but powerful reminder that even a nation devastated by conflict can rise again and flourish. This message aligned perfectly with the Federal Republic's identity during the Cold War, a democratic, modern, and economically successful society that contrasted sharply with the communist East Germany across the Berlin Wall. The mint mark D connects the coin to the long history of minting in Munich, one of the oldest and most respected mints in Europe. The Bavarian State Mint has produced coins for centuries, dating back to the medieval period, and continues to operate today. Producing euro coins since 2002, each German mint contributed to the coinage system by producing identical designs but marked with distinct letters, allowing the government to track quality control and production numbers. Collectors often enjoy building complete sets of 10 Pfennig coins from all 5 mint marks for each year of issue, making the 1979 D an important part of a full collection. Even though the Deutsche Mark was replaced by the Euro in 2002, the old Pfennig coins remain legally exchangeable at the Deutsche Bundesbank, Germany's central bank, where they can still be redeemed for euros at a fixed rate. 100 Pfennig equals 1 Deutsche Mark, and 1 Deutsche Mark equals euro 0.51129. Many Germans, however, chose to keep their Pfennig coins as souvenirs, tokens of nostalgia for an era of economic growth and national confidence. The 10 Pfennig coin is among the most collected of all German minor denominations because it embodies not just monetary value but also cultural memory. From a design perspective, the 1979 D10 Pfennig coin stands out for its minimalism and clarity. T lacks elaborate imagery or portraiture, relying instead on geometric balance and symbolic power. This approach reflects the functional design philosophy that characterized much of German industrial design in the mid-20th century: efficiency, legibility, and understated elegance. Its golden tone made it easily distinguishable from the darker 1, 2, and 5 Pfennig coins, which were copper-plated steel. The coin's durability meant that many remained in circulation for over 20 years, often showing smooth wear that tells the story of countless hands that used it. Next, the 1950 F10 Pfennig coin from the Federal Republic of Germany, Bundesrepublik Deutschland, is one of the most significant early issues of West German coinage following the country's division after World War II, minted at the Stuttgart Mint, indicated by the F mint mark. This coin belongs to the first official series of post-war Pfennig coins issued under the new democratic government established in 1949. The introduction of this coin was not only a practical necessity for rebuilding a functional monetary system but also a symbol of national renewal after years of hardship and destruction. The Deutsche Mark currency system, introduced in 1948, replaced the failed Reichsmark and stabilized the economy, laying the foundation for the West German economic miracle known as the Wirtschaftswunder. The 1950 dated coins were among the earliest circulating issues to carry the name Bundesrepublik Deutschland, emphasizing the legitimacy and sovereignty of the new republic. The 10 Pfennig denomination occupied a crucial role within the Deutsche Mark monetary hierarchy. Representing 1/10 of a Deutsche Mark 10 picofarads equals 0.10 dm, it was widely used in everyday commerce and became one of the most familiar coins in circulation. The 1950 F coin was produced in large numbers to satisfy the economic demand of a recovering nation where coins were urgently needed for daily transactions, wages, and retail exchange. These coins circulated alongside others minted in Karlsruhe G, Munich D, Hamburg J, and later Berlin 8. The mint mark system allowed the government and collectors to trace the origin of each coin. The Stuttgart Mint, represented by the letter F, was one of the most technically advanced mints in post-war Germany and played a vital role in ensuring the quality and consistency of the new coinage. In design, the 1950 F10 Pfennig coin reflects simplicity, stability, and renewal, key ideals of the new Federal Republic. The obverse front side of the coin features an oak seedling growing from the ground, with 2 small leaves on either side and a straight stem reaching upward. This oak motif was chosen deliberately to represent the rebirth of the German nation from the ruins of war. The oak tree had long been a national symbol of Germany, associated with strength, endurance, and unity. Depicting a young oak seedling rather than a full tree signified the new republic's early growth and hope for a stable democratic future. Surrounding the oak is the inscription Bundesrepublik Deutschland, written in clean, modern lettering that marked a break from the Gothic scripts of earlier eras. The designer of this coin, Karl Schrage, was a renowned German sculptor and medalist who contributed several designs to the post-war series, focusing on minimalist elegance and national symbolism rather than imperial imagery. The reverse backside of the coin is equally distinctive for its clarity and balance. T displays a large numeral 10 at the center, representing its denomination in Pfennig. Beneath the number, the word Pfennig appears in capital letters, and above the number, the small mint mark F can be seen, identifying the Stuttgart Mint. The typography is straightforward and designed for legibility even after years of wear. The simplicity of the reverse ensured that the denomination could be easily recognized by the public, which was important during a time when many Germans were still adjusting to new coin designs and values following the end of the Reichsmark system. The composition of the 1950 F10 Pfennig coin is an important aspect of its identity. Early West German 10 Pfennig coins were made of bronze, consisting of approximately 95% copper, 4% tin, and 1% zinc, giving them a warm reddish-brown tone. This metal composition was chosen for both aesthetic appeal and resistance to corrosion. Later versions, especially from 1950 onward, transitioned to brass-clad steel, featuring an iron core coated with brass to reduce costs while maintaining a gold-like appearance. Because of this transition, the 1950 issues exist in both bronze and brass-clad steel varieties, making them particularly interesting to collectors. The coin measures 21.5 millimeters in diameter, weighs about 4 grams, and has a smooth edge without reading or lettering. The choice of a smooth edge was both practical and cost-efficient for mass production. The 1950 F10 Pfennig was produced in enormous quantities, reflecting the urgent need for small denomination coins in post-war Germany. However, not all 1950 dated coins are equal in rarity. Some mint marks and metal types are significantly scarcer than others. The 1950 F coin, while relatively common, forms part of the first generation of coins officially struck under the Federal Republic, giving it important historical significance even if its numismatic value is modest. Some early bronze versions from 1950 are more collectible than later brass-clad steel versions, and minor variations in color and magnetic properties help distinguish the two. Coins that are non-magnetic are usually bronze, while magnetic examples are made of brass-clad steel in terms of circulation and daily use. The 1950 F10 Pfennig coin was a familiar companion to millions of Germans through the 1950s, and 1960 passed through hands in markets, shops, and train stations, a symbol of the thriving economy of West Germany's recovery years. Over time, the coins naturally developed a darker patina due to oxidation, especially in the bronze variety, while the brass-clad ones tended to show wear through the golden coating, sometimes exposing the steel core beneath. Despite their small denomination, these coins held significant sentimental value, representing purchasing power and stability in a country that had suffered years of inflation and war. From a collector's perspective, the 1950 F10 Pfennig coin is an important type coin in any collection of post-war German currency. Its historical importance as one of the earliest Federal Republic issues makes it a foundational piece. While the majority of 1950 F coins are common, uncirculated examples with full mint luster and sharp detail are more desirable. In the numismatic market, circulated examples are typically worth between 10 cents and $1 USD, while uncirculated coins in mint state MS-60 MS-65 can range from $3 to $10 depending on condition, and metal variety coins with full red bronze color, original mint brilliance, or those preserved in official mint sets command the highest premiums. Symbolically, this coin represents far more than its small monetary value. The young oak seedling stands for rebirth, the restoration of hope, democracy, and economic order in the new West Germany. The Bundesrepublik Deutschland was itself an act of identity formation, distinguishing the democratic West from the socialist East during the early years of the Cold War. At the time, Germany was divided between two ideologies and two currencies, the Deutsche Mark in the West and the East German Mark in the East. The 10 Pfennig coin, therefore, carried political meaning as well as economic value. T was a tangible symbol of Western Germany's commitment to progress and freedom within the European and Atlantic communities. The Stuttgart Mint, F, where this coin was produced, has a long and proud tradition of minting coins in Württemberg dating back to the 14th century. After World War II, it was modernized and became one of the main mints serving the Federal Republic. Each mint in Germany used its own identifying letter to mark its coins: A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.